Alrighty guys, welcome to the video. Today I just wanted to make a quick walk around of my 02 3rd Gen Toyota 4Runner. As you can see, it's got some things done to it. I'll get into that. But also excuse it being dirty. It never stays clean anymore. But it's actually pretty clean. No rust or anything. It's got an undercoat. Only a minor dings and dents here and there, but nothing crazy. It's actually pretty straight. Just do a kind of a outside walk around here real quick. I recently just got these wheels and tires put on it. And I've got quite a few stickers on here, which a lot of people are like blah blah blah, but I like the way it looks. Okay, so let me get into the setup. So it's a 3-inch Old Man Emu lift, suspension lift, no body lift, just suspension. And I'm really pleased with the way the Old Man Emu lift is. It rides pretty good, and it has great suspension for when you're off-roading. These wheels and tires. So these are 285/70/17 Nitto Ridge grapplers on a 17x9 drop star 657 BM wheel. And like I said, I just got these recently. They're a -12 offset with a 4.5-inch back spacing, so they stick out probably a good 2 to 3 inches. Can't quite see it on that side because of the shadow, but yeah, they have a little bit of offset, so you know, a little bit more than what your standard 4Runner guys run. But I really like the way these wheels look with the silver lip, and I wanted still enough tire to be able to go off-roading. I didn't want to get like a 20-inch wheel or something like that. So I'm really pleased with the way they look. Only had to do some minor fender trimming down in there, just the plastic and stuff, nothing crazy. I didn't have to trim this either, which is nice. And now it only rubs just a tiny bit at full lock in reverse, so I'm just pretty much leaving it that way. But otherwise it doesn't hit the fender in the back when you're at full flex, and it works really good off-road. So I guess the next mod let's talk about is I got some Hella Micro DE fog lights. They actually don't make this kit anymore. I was lucky enough to find a brand new set on eBay. I got those mounted up because all 4Runners are wired with the fog lights. Just this is an SR5, so it doesn't come with them. Only the limiteds come with them. They work great. They're not like knock your socks off bright, but they work really good as fog lights. Super easy to mount up. Just plugged them in. Okay, so these rock sliders I made myself, custom designed, custom made, in my high school metal shop, actually. They're bolted onto the frame. If you can see it there. Bolted on rock sliders with 2 mounting points. So they're not the most beefy setup in the world, but for my purposes, they work great. I got them powder coated by a local guy. He did a great job. But yeah, they serve their purpose really well. They're nice and strong. And I just got one of these 4Runner stickers. I got one on the other side too. Got my Willamette Valley Truck sticker. Shout out to them on Facebook. Check the page out. It's a pretty cool page. The roof rack, also custom made. Made myself. Custom made and designed. I used 1 1/4 inch tubing. Made my own wind deflector, just got a couple stickers on there. But it's just got some supports with expanded metal running across, and it's really strong. I use it a lot for hauling my Husky cases and stuff like that. Got a 4-foot Fire Stick CB antenna with a Uniden, just a Uniden kind of cheapy CB. It's nothing special. But it works great, good range. I plasti dipped the front and rear bumpers, just black to paint match. Obviously they're dirty right now, but Yeah, I did like 5 or 6 layers of plastic dip, so it's nice and thick. Got my tow hitch with my 7-way. Hasn't broken off yet off-roading. Someday it will, but got a couple stickers on the back because that's what you do. No exhaust tip or nothing fancy, at least not yet. Maybe someday. Again, got the rock slider on this side. And recently just put that custom offsets window sticker on. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the outside. Nothing too special. One other thing I did is I switched out all exterior lights and interior lights, for that matter, for LEDs apart from the headlights. I have not got the correct housing for the headlights yet, therefore I do not want to run LED headlights and blind everyone until I get the correct housings. But otherwise, everything else is LEDs, the turn signal with the LED relay. All the interior lights are switched out for LEDs, the map lights and everything. And they work great. They're awesome. No issues there. I know some people get some issues when they switch to LEDs, but haven't got any issues. So let me show you the inside. Actually pretty nice and clean. Got some WeatherTech Cabela's floor mats. Those are awesome. I got my unit in CB down here. I just screwed a couple holes in the dash and mounted it that way. And then I got my little microphone receiver here. My charger, got my phone mount for when I, go off-roading or on road trips. Yeah, and then got my Pioneer 2300 NEX head unit. That's a really awesome head unit. I got the VSC track on and off switch right here. What this allows me to do is turn off the skid control and traction control. It keeps the ABS on, but you can turn off the skid and traction control so that way you can do donuts without the traction control getting in the way if you want to have some fun. Or, if you don't want it to keep cutting your power in your off-road in a sticky situation and you want to just floor it, you flip that switch and you got all the power under your right foot working for you. This down here, I custom made this aluminum bracket and switch. This is my antenna switch. So these have an automatic antenna over there. And every time you key the truck, they rise up. And it's really annoying. So I wired in a manual antenna switch because I don't use the radio much anyway, and I didn't want it to wear out. So there's that. I got that switch, and you flip it up, and your antenna will come up when the truck is keyed on, obviously. Done some minor stereo upgrades, nothing crazy. I'm running pretty much the stock door speakers right now because they actually sound pretty good. But I've got a subwoofer in the back, just a little 500 watt setup, nothing crazy, but as you can see, nice and clean. Got these mats in the back too. Really well taken care of. Let me show you the back. Got a 500 watt Alpine 12-inch sub. Doesn't take up a ton of room, and I didn't put the amp back here or anything, so I can just remove the sub box if I want to get back here. Which is nice if I need a whole space. In here I got some just safety equipment for the road, jumper cables, flares, some minor tools, things like that. And then obviously you got your little 12-volt thing back here, and I've got one of these hefty mats in case you spill anything or whatever. I want to keep my carpet nice. Still got the cover. I know a lot of 3rd gen 4Runners are missing that, but mine's got it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the back. Again, on the inside, just pretty nice, well taken care of. This has about 160,000 original miles, so it's getting up there, but not super high miles by any means. For these, it's really low. Got a dash cam. Got my college parking permit, but I got a dash cam up in there just in case anything happens. Got video evidence. Obviously haven't had to use it yet, but yeah, clean title truck. Just super clean, no rust underneath. The only minor flaw in the bodywork is this dent right here in the back, and that was there when I bought it. Here's a good look at the stance, by the way. Sticks out about 2-3 inches. One more modification I've done. Oh, under there, got a welded in Borla muffler. I think it's an 18-inch, but looked up the part number for it online and really liked the sound of it, so I went and picked it up and got it welded in. Other than that, the exhaust is stock, but one thing I'll show you what I've done under the hood here. Fairly common mod to do on 3rd gens that some guys do. Let me get this hood propped up. I have done the ISR, or the intake silencer removal mod, and the deck plate mod. Got a 4-inch deck plate in there. And I got I think it's a 2 3/4 outer diameter pipe. Just painted in a nice metallic, excuse the horribly dirty engine bay, by the way, but just painted a nice metallic silver, and then deck plate, and yeah, it works really good. I like the sound that it makes. It makes the exhaust decently louder, but not obnoxious. And yeah, it's just creates a lot more efficiency in the air system. You get a little bit better mileage, a little bit better power, but the biggest difference by far is the sound, for sure. It makes it decently louder. So let me see if I can get an exhaust clip in here for you guys. I can show you what it sounds like. So as you can see, not too obnoxious. It's got a decent sound to it. Nice low grumble when you're off-roading, and then when you really get on it, it's actually pretty loud. But it does not drone at all on the highway. It's very, very drivable, actually. It's only loud in like the 3,000 and then like the 4,000, 4,500 RPM range is when it starts to get pretty loud and resonant in the cab, but that's only when you're accelerating. At highway speed, you know, between like 1,500, 2,000 RPM, it's very, very quiet, which is what I love about it, because it's like right in that sweet spot between sounding good and throaty when you accelerate and then not droney at all when you're on the highway. But yeah, I think that's going to conclude it for this video. So if you guys like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hopefully I can get some more off-road videos coming your way. So if you're wanting to see that, be sure to subscribe. And yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Hopefully I can answer them for you. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching, and peace. Take care. Bye.